Hi, it's me again with Corel tips and tricks. Somebody sent me this clip art of a bird that's extremely sharp. So I knew it traced good, but they want to take out the leaf and just have the bird. Now I've done several videos like this. So this is a bitmap. You can see the bounding box. It's clip art. I've already, for the one I'm doing it for, I reduce it in size. I'm going to go to trace bitmap, outline trace, and clip art. And on this one, we definitely want to take away the interior white. So I'm going to go down here and remove color from entire image. Now I'm going to nudge that out of the way. And there is our vector. And I'm going to show you how sharp it is in just a second. Object, order, back a page. So there's no white. It's all gone. And it's a good vector. There's a little bit of a problem right there we could fix, but that's not really what the video is about. I'm going to take away the box, and I'm going to take this and left click my mouse, no fill, and then right click my mouse, no outline, no fill. And all you have to do is take the parts that are going to leak if we do something to the bird. So I'm just going to grab a 2-point line. I don't have to worry about too much about curves and everything, because I can clean it up afterwards. But you just want to make sure you go from node to node. And then you're going to go down to so we've done his tail, and now we need to do his feet. And you could play around with this and do a lot more than I'm going to do, but I'm going to fix all the places that are going to leak into see, that's all his foot. So I need to close this down right here. Just make sure you go from node to node. And then right here, I've already kind of done this. Well, I have done it, so I know. You know what? I can take out these little spurs right now that I might or might not want. Whoop, I missed that one. Need to make sure you see a midpoint or node. And then that right there, I think, is not touching the other one, but I'm going to go ahead and seal it off, and it'll just won't go up in there. I think we got it. Now I set my nudge factor pretty high, so I'm going to take my smart fill tool and I'm going to fill in this bird's black part, and see it got all the interior parts. Now, what I'm going to do is go ahead and nudge this over, and you know what? It might be easier. Well, you just have to make sure you get all the black points, and you'll be able to see in just a second. Then just take your smart fill tool and fill in all the places you think should be black. And I'm kind of looking around as I got off the chart, and that wouldn't look half bad either. I think I skipped one. That would be the advantage of maybe grouping this. I got them all. And grouping the whole thing, and then you could just fill them all in and not worry about it. Because when you start nudging them around, see, you got to realize which one is actually a part of the bird or part of the wing. We're almost done. And then these up here, see, you wouldn't want to do this because that's part of the wing, but I'm not even looking at what I'm doing. I'm just keeping my finger on the right arrow key and nudging it over. Nudging it over. And see, I must have done something. I must have nudged. No, the whole thing is black. I didn't even need to cut those in because those are white. Yeah, I got a little off track there, but I need to fill this in. Well, no, I don't. There's a couple right here I do, though. See, that's why it would almost be easier to leave it and group it together, and like that one. Well, that's part of that, and you could close that off too. That doesn't look too bad. Now somehow we got his foot. We didn't take all the parts out. So now what I'm going to do is select it, and if I left click and right click, I'm going to have to fill that back in. So we could take this more, I must have not put my line here. And so you can do it pretty far away. And you can also, once that's sealed off, instead of using that, you could just virtually segment delete that key. Now, the shame of it is, if the way I just did it, I'm going to have to go back and fill it in. But in this case, I don't have to move it around. So I could go and just individually see the ones I need to fill in. Just real quick, and then I'm going to show him one more little trick on that one spot that I think was bad. And maybe it didn't come through on this trace. It's a pretty cool graphic. There we have it. And then I would just look visually. See, all of them look good because we filled in. Everything's good and sharp and clear. And there's no white in the background. Left click, object, order, back a page. So you have a little Tweety bird from some sort of sparrow. And the good thing about this type of graphic, you could literally use this for something else someday. Let's just do that. Let's, video wasn't too long. Let's take a Smart Fill tool. Get off track here. And let's nudge. You know what? Let's do this. This is what I was trying to show or talk about earlier. Group all this together. Control G. And then so this will be 2 for 1 here on this video. Smart Fill tool. Fill in everything that needs to be filled in. And we're going to make it 1. So now we've got this group together. We can move this completely down. And now we can left click, right click. And if we wanted to add these other leaves, because they are going to be individual, we could rotate them a little bit, put them there. And we're going to try welding here in just a second. And then like this one berry branch, just put it, move it into there. And you know, it's good to keep graphics like this if you ever needed, you know, another graphic. Let's try welding them. Grab it all and weld. And the true is right click or left click. And now you have a good, clean graphic that you could use at a further date. It's a pretty clean one. And I like the leaves. But anyway, that's how I do it. Thank you for watching.